Hi guys, and we got another great match for you here. It's Shut the Fuck Up Gaming versus FNR, and on the Legion side, which is Stfu Gaming, we have Defiler, Hellbringer, Soul Stealer, Demented Shaman, and Ophelia. And on FNR we have Witchlayer, Wretched Hag, Blacksmith, Puppet Master, and Devourer. What do you think of those teams, Jack?
Yep, interesting point is that there's only 2 non-intelligence heroes on the map. That's a Devourer for Hellborn and Soul Stealer for Legion. Could turn out to be pretty interesting then, with some interesting movement, with all these intelligence heroes, interesting nukes, interesting ganks, interesting strategies. Let's hope it's just an interesting game, I guess.
Yeah, we've already had a remake here once due to a server, so we're hoping this is going to be a good game this time.
Yep, the GLHF's dropping down. Again, the same movement, what we saw before the remake. Wretched Hag wandering around in the forest. She did almost die in the last remake. Let's see what she does now.
Yeah, and are they going to... Ophelia looking a bit out of position here with but just missing. Witchlayer taking a lot of damage, but wow, that is some considerable damage done already.
Yeah, just level 1 nuke, that's actually ridiculous. That's quite a lot. And also because it's even AoE this early, it's pretty stupid.
Yeah, well, as you said, oh, not another pause.
What is going on here? We've had pauses all day. It's just not works. It's not quite working.
Nice. Well, shall we give a quick lane rundown?
At mid, we have Soul Stealer versus Blacksmith. Although Witchlayer is also there for backup, they could be trying to dual lane mid. It's a bit unorthodox. Top, we have Devourer and Puppet versus Defiler and Demented Shaman. Bottom is Hellbringer versus Wretched Hag, and we have our Ophelia in the jungle. Interesting note, last game, Ophelia, Hank M, he did a fantastic job, basically almost single-handedly, I'd say, defeating VL. Absolutely just played one of the best Ophelias I've ever seen. Let's see if he can match that now with the unpause, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, see, I mean, if he can get an early Minotaur and start getting some ganks on, it can be quite disgusting at times.
Yeah, I think that's what he's looking for now, although FNR have counter-warded 2 spots, so it's going to be quite difficult for him.
Devourer, just missing the early creep drag. That's unfortunate. Although, the Wind Courier taking some damage.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about.
Taking down the Warder's sight. That's nice. And mid, Soul Stealer taking a lot of damage mid, but nothing too game changing at this stage.
No, not much to worry about at all.
I'm gonna want to keep an eye on Hellbringer. I think with his Death Boil being so strong early game now, it's gonna be nice to watch what he does to Wretched Hag.
In fairness, it's always been strong early game, but now he has much better lane ability, dual lane. It's unfortunate that he hasn't got another person to lane against bottom, because otherwise he could be doing some huge damage.
And Wretched Hag taking a lot of damage there, and that's just showcasing his ability, really, making him pop already.
Yeah, Hag having to blink away. We did see the nerf to Hellbringer's Life Void, which is pretty gay, if you ask me.
pretty gay.
Yeah, it's pretty gay.
Well, I think it was sort of needed as well. I mean, if you manage to get any sort of damage onto a hero, you regain sort of like full health. It was pretty disgusting.
I think the idea that S2 had was people would lay down Death Boil then Life Void, because both are now AoE.
Yeah.
The big damage from Death Boil overall accumulated on all of the targets does give a lot of health back.
Definitely, and I think Hellbringer getting some early Mystic Vestments, so looking to maybe build a Barrier Idol. I'd like to see that against this very int-heavy team, obviously.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good choice. It's also quite a good choice laning against Wretched Hag, who most of the damage does come from magic damage.
Yeah, and Witch Slayer going down mid has double damage, looking to maybe get some damage on Soul Stealer,
Yeah,
but he could
possibly.
just go into the lane.
I think they're going to look to do some
Stun.
damage. Stun and
Stun.
another stun. No, just mistimed it.
Just a bit early from Blacksmith, although he does get a stun. Wow, that damage, one attack.
That's a fair amount. Pretty much 100 damage, near enough.
And top Demented Shaman is getting focused down. Lots of damage, could be first blood, and he goes down.
Good job from Fresh, our Devourer. Defiler's also in some trouble.
Wow, this could be second blood. And that's going to
no longer a virgin.
No. Touched for the very first time.
Oh dear. Yeah, Fresh as fire, grabbing a double kill. Pretty good on Devourer. Early game, that's what he's good for, I guess.
Not the best start for STFU Gaming.
No, they could definitely be doing a lot better with that. You'd think a Demented Shaman lane and Defiler would be pretty formidable.
But then again, have we seen Devourer's buff to his hook has increased his sort of strength early game dramatically.
Yeah.
Or very close. That would have been Demented Shaman down again if he managed to get that hook off, but unfortunately not.
Puppet taking some damage, getting slowed, but getting away.
I think it's probably a formidable lane as well, Puppet and Devourer. Puppet already level 5, which is sort of quite ridiculous.
Soul Stealer grabbing a kill mid on Witch Slayer. A couple of nukes and a couple of hits, a couple of slaps. Yeah, going back to Devourer, his new buff where he's got max range on his hook from level 1 is just allowed him to actually be a lane hero now rather than a mid hero, which is it's just made him so much more usable. As we can see in competitive games, before he was never ever picked.
That level 1 to 4 of his hook was it was such a long time to wait before you became literally usable in any sort of way. I mean, your decay was good, but just missing the hook again on Demented Shaman, unfortunate.
Yeah, Hellbringer doing a bit of a trash talk to Hag, saying, "Are you lagging?" Because he is taking a lot of damage to pretty much all of Hellbringer's nukes.
Well, you never know. It could just be very sincere and was just worried for his opponent. You know, wants a fair fight.
Ooh, Witch Slayer almost going down to Ophelia. Minotaur getting a stun off, a couple bit of damage, but not quite enough to kill him. Devourer looking for another gank. Hook maybe going down, probably after. Yep.
It's gonna, wow, that damage going down again. Although it was a 1-1 trade.
I think Puppet should back off here. Yeah.
Yeah. And Wretched Hag, ooh, if that damage had gone down on her from Hellbringer with his nuke, would have gone down. But luckily was in the forest and juked him and blinked away.
And even some more luck here, picking up regen.
That's nice. Could actually be looking to maybe get some damage down on Hellbringer of his own.
Yep, he does have his ulti available. Hellbringer doesn't. No, he does. Does have enough mana now. But not anymore after he just nuked.
And look, that damage from Hellbringer with this dart, that's ridiculous. So much damage. Probably one of the most mana effective spells in the game.
Definitely. I'm surprised Hag didn't use her ulti then. I think she could have got a kill because her ulti slows. Maybe putting her flash of dark. No, not flash. Sorry, sonar screen on, doing some more damage. I'm not sure. I think she could have got a kill, to be honest.
Definitely. I think you really need to keep in mind that the ulti cooldown, by the time you're going to get to a team fight, it's going to be off cooldown. So you may as well use it early game.
Wait, sorry, here we go, top, Ophelia.
Devourer being slowed, a nice gank from Ophelia. Although Puppet is here. Are we going to see Devourer actually getting away from this?
I think might.
Ooh. This is an epic getaway for Devourer.
Yeah, I think he's just got it. His slow from his decay just gave him